Our first speaker this morning, sorry for the technical issues, is Kunal Botla. Kunal serves as the youngest meeting member in Lexington, and he chairs the town's transportation committee.
Can everyone hear me? Great. Good morning, Lexington. It's great to see you all out here this morning. I'm Kunal Botla. A little over 2.5 centuries ago, this was the site of our fight for democracy, and those set the beginnings of what we now know as the United States of America. In the many years since, each time democracy has come under attack, it's persevered. But that doesn't happen on its own. American democracy continues because we protect it. We can't take this for granted. Donald Trump, the White House, and his friends all over this nation are trying to take away our rights one by one. They're calling this an anti-American rally, but we're here because we're fighting for an America where everyone is equal and there are no kings. Since January, Trump has been waging war on Americans. Trump has sent the military into LA, DC, and Chicago to assault Americans at all hours and play Candy Crush while standing around on their phones. They're sending in black helicopters in the middle of the night to drag people away from their homes and their apartments. Agents have assaulted and arrested Chicago aldermen, New York City's comptroller, members of Congress, state legislators, and more. They've attacked journalists across the country with rubber bullets and handcuffs. They're taking away press credentials from journalists and filling their seats with loyal social media influencers who peddle the White House's narrative at the Pentagon, White House, and across the country. In Somerville, ICE agents took one of my peers, a doctoral student, streets away from Tufts' campus, all for co-authoring an op-ed in the Tufts Daily. They're attacking universities if they do anything MAGA doesn't like, forcing them to sign agreements to restore federal funding and vilifying them for the education they offer, all while attacking students and faculty day and night. They're removing mention of anything that has any semblance of diversity, renaming ships named after Harvey Milk, removing mentions of Jackie Robinson, and renaming streets. Diversity is what makes America great. They're even tear gassing police officers across Chicago while claiming that they're all for law and order. And they're going after talk show hosts. At this rate, The Onion is starting to look like real news. They're doing this to create chaos and hope that we don't notice everything else they're doing. They're doing this while they got healthcare, social supports, and infrastructure that help Americans on their day-to-day basis and the world all over. We can't forget about each of these attacks against us. If we start thinking that this is normal, we'll be like a frog in boiling water and not respond until it's too late. When renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America wasn't enough of a distraction, they started waging war in American cities by attacking Americans. From we the people to the last line of the 27th Amendment, it's each of our responsibility to use our rights so they can't take them away. Write an op-ed, attend a rally, debate your uncle, fight back in the ways the military can't stop. We can't stand by idly. There are no kings in the United States. Thank you.